Hiya Paul, lovely to meet up and catch up the other day at the range and begin doing some further work on your swing. Quick recap as promised about the key points that we covered. First of all, we need to get the setup in a little bit more of an appropriate manner if we're going to improve our ability to quote unquote turn through the golf ball. I'm not a particular fan of that term, to be honest with you, as you probably realised. During our session we do need to turn through it, but I think there's way too much emphasis put on that, and to be fair, if you turn through it more as you're experiencing, you're just going to pull it more and cut it more. First thing problem we've got is that the feet aren't turned out enough. As a result, the knees are turned inwards, which limits the movement in the hips, which means that we're going to struggle to both slide and rotate during the golf swing. If we just have a quick look at the swing here, you've been told that you move forward too much. That's not the case. You don't move forward enough. You need to move forward more so that you can turn through it as hard as you want without the fear of pulling it and cutting it. As you come through impact, you're going to see your left foot start to spin out the way. The other thing you're going to see is as you start down, you're going to see a left knee that starts to straighten too quickly. As the left knee starts to straighten, the body starts to extend. The turning of the body tends to stop with you as you try and release the golf club. See the dramatic flexing of the elbows. If we look at someone like Charlie Wee, feet turned out 15 to 20 degrees. That gets the knees turned out more. That's freeing the hips up to both turn and slide on the way back and the way through. And if we take a little look here from the top of the backswing in the transition, and this is the key move for you, as the butt of the club comes down, the left knee moves forward. So the feeling is that we're trying to get the left knee out in front of the left ankle, and what that's doing is that's moving the centre of the hips forward, and as the hips are continuing to move forward, that's keeping the club on the inside and allowing you to hit out at the golf ball even with rotation. The hips are always sliding, rotating and extending. So you can see there that Charlie's got plenty of clearance in the hips, but he's also got plenty of linear movement. Compare that to yourself. Left knee moves in quite a bit on the way back, never gets out in front of the left ankle coming into the golf ball, starts to straighten up very quickly. Centre of the hips now back a little bit too much, not a great deal of rotation as you come through. We talked about the reasons for that. During the session. So this is you at the end of the session, or should I say midway through the session. Your key thoughts here: turn the feet out. See straight away the knee position's improved as well, and move the handle of the club forward. So your key thoughts now, I'm just going to take this one back to your setup position so that you can see the difference between the two. So comparison between the two. Original one on the left, new and improved version on the right. Feet float out, handle more forward. Just going to sequence these two swings up so we can get a better feel for it. Already looking better, already looking more athletic just from the way you're standing to it. Improving your ability to turn. Left knee not creeping in as much early in your swing. We talked also about the left arm being able to stay straighter for longer. We can work on that in the sessions that follow. Now we're going to get that left knee moving a little bit more out in front of the golf ball, or sorry, out in front of the left ankle as you start down. That's getting the hip centres a little bit more forward in relation to the stance. Much better delivery position. You can see now the position of the left knee. Can still go out more than that, and as the left knee goes out more than that, the butt of the club will start to move in a little bit tighter to the golf ball. Tightening up your delivery position and doing away with those little sort of drop kicky ones that you get. Much better move through the golf ball now. Again, left knee staying flexed, which with an iron is ideal. That helps you keep the plane shifted to the right and hitting out at the golf ball. And as you come through, you're already starting to see that the elbows are flexing less, because by moving in a linear manner, you're also controlling the low point of the swing better. And anybody who doesn't move in a linear manner, releases the club early, stands a really good chance of hitting the ground behind the ball. So therefore the player flexes the elbows to prevent that happening. Follow through will tidy up as we go, but the key position to take from all this is pre-impact. Left knee forward. It's a transition as you start down. Keep the shoulders turned, let the butt of the club come down, get the left knee moving forward. Move forward more so that you can rotate through it without the fear of pulling it and cutting it. Good luck with it, and look forward to working with you again in a few weeks' time. Well done.